Hey guys, what's up? Righteous Gains here. I got another weekly update for you. They're kind of turning into monthly updates, which is not good. That's not what I wanted to do, but we will always start over and try again, am I right? So, it's been a minute since I gave a weekly update. How am I doing? I'll give you my stats right off the bat. I'm 199.6 pounds as of this morning. It's 18.7% body fat, 44.7% muscle. Those are my stats. And let's see here. As far as PRs, I don't really have any PRs to mention. Traffic. And that's mainly because I was kind of like, pretty iffy on my exercising for a solid month. I've been consistent for about 3 weeks now of going back. So feeling really good. Is it 3 weeks or a month now? I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's longer. So I assumed it was 3 weeks. But it's about a month. Let's just say about a month now. I've been going consistently back to the gym. So I've kind of been like, I didn't like lose tons of strength really. It was pretty much there, but I'm kind of just regaining whatever I kind of lost when I wasn't going, for like a month and a half or something like that. So I'm kind of back to my baseline is what I'm saying, which is good. I pretty much brought all my exercises back up to where they were before I kind of had that, falling out. So that's good. As I mentioned, I'm kind of doing a bulk now. I am doing a bulk, not kind of. I definitely am. Because my last time I weighed in, I was, like 190 or 180 something. I don't even remember, to be honest. So I've gained already like 13 pounds or something like that. And so now that I've gained that much weight, and the good news is I do think I've gained muscle, but mainly like hypertrophy, not so much strength, which is, well, I've gained strength back, but I think I've mainly gained some hypertrophy in my weight gain because I still feel somewhat the same vascularity, surprisingly, which I don't have a ton of vascularity, but what little I have, it's like still there, is what I'm trying to say. I thought it would completely disappear, but it didn't. So, that's good news. What else? So I did that, or doing that. My goal now is to basically, I want to main gain. I said I was gonna main gain before, but I kind of just went into a bulk. And now I want to switch gears and go to main gaining because I don't really want to go above 200 pounds. Anything above 200 pounds for me, at least at the weight I am at right now, is just going to be probably more fat gain than I'm willing to have. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to main gain. So that would put my calories somewhere around 2,400 ish per day, which is still really good. Like I should be able to satiate myself on that. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So basically, at this point, based from my last weekly check-in, I would say my last weekly check-in, I was just barely getting back into it again. I would say I'm fully back into it, at least with the exercising. I've been going consistently. Now I just need to kind of switch gears and get more into it because I haven't really been keeping track of calories. I've been making sure I'm getting plenty of protein. So I'm good there. I just haven't been worrying about what other things I've been eating and how much calories that's been. So I know I've gone over, which is also why I've gained too fast. You know what I mean? Like in a month, in these last 2 months, I should not have gained 13 pounds. That's not necessarily the goal. But anyway, I'm gonna go main gaining now. That's my goal. So that means I gotta get back into the habit of counting my calories. I can eat more of them now. I just need to make sure I still count them so I'm not going over, because it's very easy to go over. And I need to be more accountable this time, because usually if I ever do a bulk, I just kind of like, whatever, I'll eat whatever, and that's not what I want. I don't want to gain a ton of fat. So that's my goal. Now where was I at? Don't hit me, car. Anyway, so there's that. I got some other news which isn't necessarily working out, but it's kind of cool, and it affects my life, and it will affect my workout routine. So I got a new job. As a web publisher is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be publishing web pages, which is really cool. It's much more related to what I'm studying, and so yeah, I'm studying that next Monday, and I won't have to wake up super early anymore because I'm not doing call center stuff. I don't have to be on the phone at 6 a.m. That's always sucked. Um, so now I can start as late as 9. I get a little bit of flexibility. I could start as 8. I could start at 8, or I could start at 9, which is really cool. Um, and so I have the kind of that like 1 hour window, just kind of start anytime between there. And so my goal is I'm gonna do that, and yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work. Um, that new job, and I believe I'm gonna try to go to the gym in the morning now instead of the afternoon, which would be very interesting. But it should be okay. I think I'm gonna try to start at 9 a.m. on my job, which will give me, I think I can go to the gym at like between 7 and 7:30, and be back by 8 to 8:30, and I can get ready for my job and be logged in by 9 a.m. So that's my goal. Super excited about it. So that will affect my workout schedule. And yeah, that's pretty much. I think that's pretty much it. But I guess just to give more details on the bulk or main. So I've been bulking up until now. I'm switching gears to main gaining. I want to main gain until the end of the year. So I want to main gain for at least about another 5 weeks. Basically, is my goal. I want to main gain for another 5 weeks. After I've main gained for another 5 weeks. After I've main gained for another 5 weeks, I'm going to be probably going to at least a maintenance phase. No longer main gaining, kind of just maintenance. Or I guess that'd be the same thing. Yeah, it would. So I guess I'll main gain until December, and then January sometime I'll switch gears and I'm gonna try to cut again. And this should be pretty good for me because I've always tried to, for some reason in the past, I've always kind of really timed my cuts really badly, where I'm doing it during November or I'm doing it during December, and that's just a horrible plan because there's so many like activities going on at work and family, and you're just surrounded by not like just too much tempting food. You know what I mean? And that being said, you should be strong, but if you just plan your bulk kind of around that so that you're bulking during that time, I mean, you don't want to gorge yourself still, but you could eat a little bit more until you're satiated of the bad food, and you'll still be like, you don't have to feel bad about it, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's how I'm doing. Well, I guess the other thing I would say is I'm not sure what I'm going to do next week for my workout because I really screwed up my wrist. I've been practicing my handstands. I had a goal I made at the beginning of this year to get a 10-second handstand. My handstands are definitely improving. I think I can say I'm getting like a 3-second handstand pretty consistently. The only downside is I was pushing it so hard. Like I hurt myself on Monday. No, I didn't like hurt myself on Monday. It was just kind of the normal, like I did my handstand routine. And, by, and then the next day was just kind of tender. And it was tender on Wednesday as well. Wednesday when I went to the gym again, because I couldn't make it Tuesday. But Wednesday when I went to the gym again, like I did my handstands and it was bugging me, but I was just like really annoyed and was kind of frustrated about like my progress and wanted to just kind of get some really good practice in. So I just ignored the pain, and then like later in the week, my wrist was really, really angry at me. So yeah, but it's feeling better. I'm using a hot pad on it. Trying not to ice it too much, just because I've been hearing from people like Mike Rizzutel that it actually reduces inflammation and slows healing. The icing will get rid of the pain, so that can be good if you gotta like get back to work right away. But I'm just exercising, so I want it to heal. So I haven't been trying to ice it. I've been trying to heat it anyway. So yeah, that's that's how I'm doing. But I think it's gonna hopefully heal over the weekend. Hopefully I can heal it enough by tomorrow, because tomorrow, um, I think I could do tomorrow fine. Because tomorrow would be my upper body day, so I got pull-ups, which is fine. But then I got, pushing movements. I usually do, like a chest press, of some sort, either the machine or bench press or push-ups. I think I might do the machine, because I think the machine, um, as long as I wrap my wrist pretty good, I'll just use it on this wrist, because this wrist is fine. My left one, it's my right one that's painful. If I wrap my wrist and just kind of do the chest press machine, I think the machine, because it's more stable, you know what I mean? With the bar, it is really more dependent on the strength of you able to keep your wrist straight, which normally, like, I wouldn't, yeah, normally I would do it because, like, even if I can't keep my wrist completely straight, like, like I'm not in pain, you know what I mean? Because my wrist isn't hurting. But the machine, it's not gonna it's not like the weight's gonna go up a little bit and then my wrist is gonna go like that. Um, so I think I'm gonna do the chest press machine. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. No got any message for you today. Just know that God loves you, and see you later.